Welcome to Super Dungeon Explore, a dungeon crawler in the style of old-school Japanese console RPGs. In Super Dungeon Explore, 1 to 5 players take on the role of heroes, while 1 player controls the console. The players win if they destroy all of the spawn points and defeat the dungeon boss, but the console player wins if all the heroes are eliminated. The console and heroes take turns placing tiles to form the dungeon. Place the adventure tracker near the dungeon and the power and loot markers at their start points, then shuffle and place the loot and treasure decks where indicated. The console chooses a boss monster and then places 1 spawn point per tile. Gather the monsters indicated by the spawn point into the monster pool. Then the heroes place their start point and place their figures adjacent to it. Finally, the console places 1 treasure chest per tile. You are ready to play! Each round, the console pays skull points to spawn monsters adjacent to the spawn points. The heroes and console then roll for initiative, with the side rolling the most stars, choosing whether to activate its units first or second. Each round will consist of multiple turns, taken by each side alternately. On a hero turn, the player spends action points, indicated by the number on the top right of the hero card, and movement to travel through the dungeon and take on the console's monsters. The hero may choose to break up the movement and actions in any manner he chooses. Once the hero is finished, that unit does not reactivate until the next round. On its turn, the console activates up to 4 skulls worth of monsters. A monster's skull value is indicated here. The first step of combat is identifying a target. Melee attacks occur in adjacent squares only, while magic, missile, and range attacks occur at a distance indicated by the ability. For all ranged attacks, the unit must have line of sight from their square to the target's square. The attacker rolls the dice corresponding with its chosen attack, while the defender rolls its armor dice. If the attacker has rolled more stars than the defender, 1 wound is inflicted. Nothing happens if the defender rolls equal to or more stars than the attacker. For each successful attack, the power gauge advances 1 space. If the power gauge passes a skull marker, the console player collects a skull token to spend when spawning monsters on the next turn. If the hero was successful, the loot-o-meter also advances. An attacking hero also distributes any potions or hearts rolled. Heroes power up by collecting loot in the dungeon. When the loot-o-meter advances to a space marked loot, the heroes draw a card from the loot deck and may choose to equip it, discard it to heal or remove a status effect, or hold the card for the end of the round. The heroes and console continue alternating until all units have been activated. At this point, the heroes must either equip or spend any loot and treasure they have acquired. The loot-o-meter is returned to 0 and play continues, with the console spawning new monsters. On the round after the heroes destroy the last spawn point, or the power gauge reaches Super, the boss spawns. If the players can successfully defeat the boss before the boss kills them, they emerge from the dungeon victorious. Now that you know the basics of Super Dungeon Explorer, you're set to begin the adventure on your own. Pick it up here at Miniature Market and start exploring.